So give us a rundown, Stephen.
Gotta cut that wire in half. Everything's cleaned up, ready to go back together.
We got our little YouTuber. Look at you. AJ, you look like a watermelon. You look like a watermelon. Did you enjoy your day off of school today?
Yeah. Hang on, let me pause this. Now, if you would hold on to this with the other hand.
Did you? You look like a little
Just
watermelon.
real quickly, I'm not a watermelon. I am a creeper.
Oh, is that you're not a watermelon, but you're a creeper? Yeah, you've had your shower for the evening, and you're already in your pajamas at 5 o'clock in the evening. Because you worked hard on the yard today. Well, I bet you lost 10 pounds today, Stephen.
Ballast.
I bet you lost 10 pounds.
Is that ballasted? How much did you ballast?
Well, not nearly what you've done.
I'm going inside.
Little creeper. You're a watermelon creeper.
No.
I like your pajamas. You ready for school in the morning?
I'm going inside. Bye.
Love you, AJ. What?
Fairy boy.
Fairy boy. Fairy boy. So I was looking at Facebook and all those pictures of the Pete that you were working on 4 years ago on Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, when you own one of these things, it doesn't matter if it's a Pete, Freightliner, Matt.
So Stephen, on Stephen's personal Facebook page, he posted some shared memories from 4 years ago on this weekend. He was doing his, you were working on the Peterbilt. You were doing maintenance and big time stuff on the white Peterbilt.
I had to pull the injectors and because it had bad injectors. And then I was made a deal for a real cheap injector out of Nashville, only half the price. And by the time I got to New Mexico, I had 5 gallons of diesel in my oil. So,
It wasn't such a good deal after all then.
yeah, it nearly cost me a motor. Trying to save $300, nearly cost me 50 grand.
But that was Labor Day weekend 4 years ago. That's so those looking at those pictures of you working on the white Pete, it was just like, wow.
Like I said, when you own one of these, you got to take care of them.
Well, is there anything about this Freightliner that you actually like better than the Peterbilt?
It gets better. Now I was going to say they got better fuel mileage.
That airplane, helicopter's flying low. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Guess what AJ and I saw yesterday coming back from town? I saw something in Hopkinsville in the sky that I have never seen in person before. We saw somebody on a parachute.
A pirate.
We saw somebody parachuting in Hopkinsville.
Oh, George. Not the piracy.
Well, I've never seen it in person before. I've never seen.
Never seen.
Well, only only on TV or in the movies or something. I've never seen somebody actually parachute.
You never saw anybody parachute? Wow.
So that was just highly unexpected to be driving down the highway and to see somebody
Parachute.
see somebody parachuting.
Not parachute, but parachute. By golly. They parachuted. What they did.
So apart from the tires, is this thing completely ready then? Apart from the tires?
No. I gotta check that bearing there on that wheel. I gotta lube it. And so what I need grass in my oil pan, because that's what I always need, just grass and oil pan. It's just a great thing, you know. I wouldn't want to live life without grass and oil pan. Not exactly sure how this is going to work. I'll probably destroy it. Oh, my God.
So that's called a pan gasket set.
Yeah.
And,
pan gasket.
and it did not come with your very expensive gasket set.
No.
Oh.
That's the wrong one. I guess they're both the same. Doesn't matter.
Do you remember when AJ was in kindergarten and he wanted to be a truck driver just like his dad?
Yeah.
And how they did like a little book about what do you want to be when you grow up, and he wanted to be the owner of a big truck just like his dad.
Oh.
Remember that?
Well, I'm glad he doesn't have that idea anymore.
Well, he idolized you. Those days are gone.
Great. Yeah, so much for keeping it dry.
So do you have to put like some type of adhesive glue on those things?
I may end up having to. I don't want to. I'm trying not to. But being as I'm by myself, I don't have 4 or 5 arms, and so it's going to make it very difficult for me to hold these up while lifting the pan and with the gasket, trying to keep the gaskets in line and getting the bolts in. So anyway, so they said the trick is to silicone the bolts in, but in order to do that, I'm about to let it sit overnight. So looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do, because the rate that I'm going now, I'm just totally bending these up and saturating them in oil. And that's exactly what I don't want to do. I don't want to saturate them in oil, and I don't want to bend them up. So I will put a bolt, 2 bolts here, 2 here, 2 there, and so on and so on. See if I can get them to stay in. I don't see how the silicone's going to hold them in. I don't see that happening.
Oh, the pastor texted and checked on you. Brother Russ sent a message and wanted to know. He said he missed you at church yesterday and wanted to know how you were.
Well, how were I?
Well, I told him that even though you're still not where you want to be, that you're still under the weather to some extent, that you're pushing yourself, working. But that's nice that the pastor was checking on you and missed you in church yesterday. Isn't that nice?
It's funny how when I'm messing with stuff like this, the wind starts blowing.
Hasn't blown all day. Now it's...
Now that I'm messing around with gaskets, the wind wants to blow. So, anyway. So, let's see how I'm supposed to silicone bolts in there. That doesn't make any sense.
Do you want to grab the phone and show everybody anything?
Show them what?
I don't know. Show them what you're looking at.
Well, the recommendation was to silicone some bolts in there, but if you put silicone on there, they'll just fall right back out. Well, unless you want to sit here and hold it for an hour. I'm going to hold it, golly gee, gee, golly, 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 gee, gee, golly, golly, gee. That's not going to work, so...
Oh, look at all the paint on the pan. All the different colors of paint.
Look at the paints on the pan.
Yeah, there's it's like an art project. Look
Art projects.
Look at all the different colors.
Colors. All right, well,
That's the cat.
pan is clean.
That's the cat yellow, and then you got some type of fluorescent color going on there.
Fluorescent.
Yeah, like a bright yellow that's not the cat yellow.
I have no idea what you're talking
Well,
about.
that's a different color paint on the pan besides the
I
cat.
don't know anything you're talking about.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, no!
Yep. There's that nice razor sharp thing hit me in the back again.
Oh, no, Stephen.
Should have plenty of bruises from that today. Cats will come along and knock that off.
Oh.
Not to spend an eternity trying to find where they went.
Well, if you think they're going to do that, if you think they're going to do that, then don't put it there.
Okay, whatever you say.
Well, the Dawn dish soap's going to be working hard on that coveralls.
Well, it works.
Yeah, that's how I get your coveralls all clean all the time. Is not only this detergent, but the Dawn dish soap really gets it out. Wish that was a paid endorsement from Dawn. I wish that was a paid endorsement from Dawn dish soap. We'll get the grease out of your coveralls. Well, for a man that's not feeling very well, you certainly have accomplished a lot today.
I did.
You always do, Stephen. You're my hero. I really wish our son had gotten your work ethic.
Well, I don't know how that silicone's gonna work. Pretty tired and weak, so I guess that's enough for me for now.
Well, it is after 5 o'clock. You've been out here since, I think, 9 o'clock. 9 to 5 on Labor Day.
You didn't drive on that, did you? How'd you do that? You didn't move the truck.
Uh-oh. I heard it rip.
That's that bumper. That bumper, they didn't grind it down before they froze it. And if you don't watch out, it'll tear you wide open when you walk by there.
Well, I'm thankful that you have the forklift, Stephen.
Yeah, it's been pretty helpful.
Think back to the days that you didn't have the forklift.
See, it's got burrs along here. It's actually welding burrs. I guess from when they welded this. You see those things sticking out?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well,
That looks really sharp.
they tear about everything I got. I don't remember them. Again, I don't see how the silicone's gonna work. We'll give it one shot. Well, first I need to find what I did with it. Thought I put it down there. Interesting.
Oh, you found it.
So retrace your steps. Ow.
Oh, did you do that again?
I was trying to avoid that and hit this. Is that the way it works? Yeah, I know this ain't gonna work. That's not a good place for a tool. That's how you lose a tool.
So talk us through what you're doing.
Putting silicone on it like they suggested so it would hold it in there. See, like that. So that's one side. See?
Oh no, it fell right out.
There's no way that's going to stay in there until it dries. So I don't like that oil leaking on there. See, just slips right out.
Oh, watch yourself. You're going to hit your head again.